I don't want it to freak out. It's only on my computer. There you go. All right. I'm gonna take a. I hate to do it. I gotta take a quick break because I started drinking before this.
Nice.
So I'll be right
There you
back.
go. Yep. Hey, good evening, everyone. Those of you that are choose to join us, Bill is peeing. You know, standard. Uh, Beautiful day here in East Tennessee. Rained until 3 o'clock. At 3, it got real sunny, and it's clear skies and almost full moon. Beautiful day.
All right. So so to start off, God, I sit here and I watch this screen and freaking out. So let's see if reducing that helps.
Seems to be working.
Well,
So
yeah, no, it broadcasts fine, but my computer is having a fucking heart attack. Excuse my language. Freaking heart attack.
it doesn't matter. We're rated for adults only.
I mean, and nothing's trying hard. It just doesn't like it.
Nice.
So, um, so yeah, uh, the last of the parts for my bike came in. I
Oh,
repl
okay.
Yeah, I replaced the brake light lens, so it's no longer the red one. It's now a smoke gray,
With a
uh,
red bulb.
with two red bulbs in it.
Nice.
And it works. And so I was like, okay, well, I've got the new. So Ken's wanted to charge me, Ken's or Jim's or whatever his name is. Um,
Ken's. Jim's is the Suzuki dealership.
he wanted to charge me $45 for that mirror mount that goes on my clutch side. Right? $45. I found it on eBay for 20. Guy selling them. He's like, yeah, here, $20. I was like, yes, please sign me up. Give me one of those. In fact, give me two. Actually, I wanted to get two. I didn't. I only bought one. Should have bought two because it'll fit on the other side and fix the other one that doesn't look right. But either way, so I bought one. Um, Put it in, and while I was putting it in, I was like, okay, I'm gonna figure out why my brakes don't work, why my blinker lights don't work, because they were working, and then I put the new handlebars on, and then they kind of worked, and then they just shit the bed. Won't work. So I take it
All right.
apart. Turns out that both of the um, little connections that go to the blinker thing, two of them out of the three are broken. So I'm like, okay, well, luckily I know how to fix that. So I just got to
All
get in there. I got to pull it into the driveway and, get out the soldering iron and fix them. But then everything except for I got to go buy a mirror, and then everything is golden. Everything I wanted to fix on the bike is good. Um, and now it's all just making it look nice, nothing major, you know?
Nice.
Yeah, I'm really excited to have it like all finally come together.
Mine is so I still haven't gotten to the shop to get my three hole oil change and new tires.
Yeah.
Um, so that sucks. But it has every time I have free time, it's been raining. So that is April. Like I know that. I ain't even upset about it.
Yeah.
Like it's fine. So that's been good. We had chicks delivered or in the mail last Tuesday.
Mhm.
That's right, last Tuesday. We ordered 40 meat birds, shipped us 41. One was dead in the box. It happens.
That's why they do it.
And then a week later, on Saturday, Neil and I went and bought 13 more birds from like day-old chicks, but they're all like laying chicks, so they're different colors than the meat birds. So we threw them in, and then on Monday morning I opened up the chick feed, the brooder, to put chick feed in. There were 18 birds total instead of 53.
You lost that many?
Yeah.
Wow. Temperature? Like something kill them? Or
No, there were no carcasses. There was no blood. There were no feathers. There were just 35 birds on.
sounds like you got a fox or something eating them.
Rats is my guess.
Hmm.
We've had a hard time with rats this year. So I'm thinking it was rats that just carried them off, them through the fence, come and ate them. So on Monday on my lunch break, Kat, me, and Caitlin built a brand new brooder box.
Tighter fence.
All out of plywood, completely sealed up except for the top, and the whole top is now chicken wire.
Yeah.
Caitlin went to the store the other day and bought 30 new birds.
Jesus.
Um,
From like Tractor Supply or
so,
something like that?
so at the place that we buy all of our feed at, is like 2 miles down the road, and he raises chicks all spring. So she bought them all from him. We got more birds. Our meat birds are only 8. No, we have 13 meat birds now. And like I don't know. It'll be fine because we still have like 17 meat birds in the freezer. Our second batch of meat birds shows up right after we get back from Muddy Roots. So we'll get another 40 the week after Muddy Roots.
Yeah.
So I'm not upset about it. Like, it's a learning curve. I needed to build a new brooder. Like, I knew that. It just sucked.
Yeah.
So got that. I don't know. I did not email you. I need to add you to our email list, but the farm has an email list account now, and Saturday from noon to 4, we'll be in Jonesboro at there's an event right there at the courthouse,
Downtown
visitor
area.
center, all of that right there. And it's a meet your farmer event. So we reserved a booth there. We're gonna be set up, and we actually had business cards made.
Nice.
So we'll be at that. We were gonna try to do a. We were actually gonna try to host a chicken processing class in June when our birds are age. But now that we only have like 17, I think we have 17 is what the actual number is. Now that we only have 17, we're not going to do it. Now we're going to wait until November and do a class then. Kisty, how are you?
Hi, honey. I'm good. She says, "How are you?"
Oh, good. How are you? Not hi.
Very good.
we're streaming on the YouTube, so
So I said not hi.
Oh yeah,
How are you?
streaming everywhere.
yeah.
I had a little bit of drink. I got in a hot tub.
Ah, okay. Um, yeah. So, couldn't you like just order? I mean, how much are they for per bird?
So the problem is we don't have enough time now to order new birds.
I mean, how much? I mean,
Because
how long are they gonna take to show up?
3 weeks.
Yeah.
We don't have the time.
Well,
Not buddy.
Just got my finger stitched up. It was a learning process. It was nice.
yeah.
Saw it on Instagram. Went ahead and shared it with Bill. Stitches look good.
There we go.
Caitlin
You
did a
guys
good
already
job.
seen it. Pretty good job. 2 stitches, embroidery needle. That motherfucker fatter than he needs to be. Caused a lot of blood. It's kind of like when I got my lip pierced for the first time by another person.
Yeah, not ideal.
But,
it
you know,
worked.
it worked better than my lip piercing. My lip piercing never took. I couldn't get a fucking dangler through it, you know what I mean? Because you need the hollow needles because they punch the shit out, you know?
Ugh, dude.
Right.
Nope. No, I don't know. I've never got a piercing or a tattoo.
Oh,
Oh,
well.
we
You need hollow
should give
needles
you a
because
piercing, Bill.
I don't know that I want one.
takes a core sample, allows the ring to go through.
Ugh. Nope, I'm good. I am good. Ugh.
Take a core sample.
Ugh. Nope. 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 Oh, no. Nope. Not for me. I might get a tattoo. I might get a tattoo, and it would probably only be when my dad dies.
That makes fun of me for my tattoos. So,
Why?
well, because I don't do comic books and I have a Punisher tattoo.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, the choices we make when we were younger.
Well,
Right?
so I loved that when the movie came out. That was like the coolest, like badass movie I'd seen.
Yeah.
I was just like, that dude's a badass. Like, I want to get a skull tattooed on me, and I don't want it to be the Harley skull
Yeah.
because at that point I hadn't owned a Harley yet. Like, I just don't want to get a Harley skull. I don't want to be some Harley dude that doesn't have a Harley. Like, I want to be that guy. I got a Punisher skull. Then come to find out, like 5 years later, it got to be like really fucking popular with rednecks, and now I have a redneck tattoo.
Big time, yep.
Luckily, you live in Tennessee, so you know.
It's not gonna
Right, I
bother
just fit in
anybody,
with the
that's for
boys.
sure.
Yeah. Yep.
I've now seen 2 or 3 garages with the thin blue line on them,
Mm.
painted all the way around the garage.
Oh yeah, isn't that stupid?
And one of them's on our road, and the other one's over in Limestone. And then there's another one somewhere on the way to on one of the back roads over to fucking JC.
Hmm.
But I noticed the one on the way to Limestone today. And Caitlin still hasn't even realized the one on the way in the fucking Maple Swamp. This whole garage, dude. Blue
Yeah.
line. That's gotta be what the
On
fucking
the way
thing
in,
is.
it's
Right,
on the left-hand side, right by that
Yep.
house that sold. Yep.
right before you
Painted
turn,
the
and right before you get to like
whole fucking garage.
Classic Car Way or whatever the fuck that rich guy's got his fucking bullshit on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Fucking people.
You'll see it tomorrow when you come out, Bill.
Yeah, I was thinking of taking the bike. I haven't been running 3 weeks.
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna just start doing thin blue lines all across my body or something. You know what I mean?
So Mike,
Yeah.
so tomorrow is kind of a celebration for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it
You're
is.
7 months straight.
That palm. What the hell they call this shit from Easter?
Oh
The
no no
Fridays?
no 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 no!
Friday.
It is.
Good Friday.
It is the first time in almost a year and a half I'm going to get a vacation. Not like two
Oh.
extra days off and the weekend. This is a
Bill,
solid week.
Bill, I want you to stop for a second. You said get a vacation. Buddy, you don't get vacations, you demand them. This is how the world works. You demand vacations,
So we did.
buddy.
We were
You don't
so.
just wait until they drop into your lap, bud.
No. So hold on. Itch on the back. Trying to use the chair. Oh, there we go. So year and a half ago, we took on a client for our business, and it was basically all hands on deck. We had 1 year to develop and get a product to market, and that's just freaking unheard of. And so there were supposed to be a whole bunch of like extra bonuses and all this kind of crap, and the downside was basically you had to sacrifice everything for 1 year. And so I did, hoping to get these bonuses. Unfortunately, 8 months into it, they got bought by another company, and everything kind of went downhill. And so we're in the process of
So your
negotiating.
contract was void, and their contract was void. And
Yeah, everything is just all fucked up. And so I didn't get while I sacrificed my vacations and my sick time and all this kind of crap, we didn't end up getting the bonuses and yada 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 yada. Um, we still delivered on time, but they're not paying. So yeah, so I was basically like, listen, this
well,
whole
fuck them, dude. You
yeah,
need like 8 weeks of vacation a year.
yeah. So
8.
I was things kind of slowed down about 3 weeks ago, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna take vacation next week. And my dad, who's my boss, was like, well, you need to give me more time than that. And I was like, well, I kind of can't, because in 3 weeks, if I give you enough time, other shit's gonna pop. He's like, no, we've got nothing in the queue, like nothing's gonna happen. Well, shit popped off in the last 2 weeks. And suddenly we've got all new clients, we've got all new projects, and everybody needs everything now. And I'm like, hey, I'm going on vacation. And this whole week has just been a shitstorm, and I'm mentally fried. I'm making mistakes left, right, and center, and I'm just like, I need to go on vacation. I need
Right.
vacation.
You're
So,
thinking about it already, so it doesn't even fucking matter. Once you start thinking about it, you might as well go take one because you're gonna be better at work when you come back.
uh-huh.
It's not like you're gonna get better at work thinking about a vacation longer.
Nope.
It's not. That's not how it works.
So,
That's how you fall off too.
he knows I need a vacation, but he's also kind of upset that I'm about to take vacation because he has a hard time surviving without me. A very
I
hard
doubt
time.
that.
No, yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
Okay.
He has no
Well, I
idea.
don't know him, so I can't speak to it.
He has no idea. So I work in the basement, and that's where my lab is, right? I got my computer, and I've got everything that deals with every project, every physical item that deals with every project in the basement. And he works upstairs in his office, and he does mostly software. If he needs something physical for this project, he has to come to me because he doesn't know where it is. He doesn't know how many we have. And if I tell him, he will still tell me he can't find it. And so I'm just like, no, listen, I'm going on vacation. He's like, well, you need to tell me, you need to have a sheet with all the list of where everything is so that way I can find it. I'm like, no, no, I'm not gonna do that. He comes to me today with this, and I'm like, I got 2 days before I'm leaving. This is not happening. On top of all this other crap you want me to do, it's not happening. I'm sorry. I'm on vacation tomorrow evening. Like tomorrow, I was supposed to work from home, but crap hit the fan and people want things, and so I gotta go in tomorrow. I'm like, sure, I'll go in. I'm still scheduled to work. Like, I got no problem with that. I prefer working in an office to working at home. So, sorry, that was kind of a ramble. I'm just excited to get vacation for the first time in a year and a
You're
half.
taking a whole week?
Yeah, yeah, man. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be really, really nice. I'm gonna do some woodworking. I'm thinking about going to do some day hiking. I'm gonna go do some motorcycle riding. Um, I'm gonna clean up in the house quite a bit. Might even make some beer next weekend.
There
You
you
should go
go.
get a rub and tug.
Nah, that's what Christy's for.
Nah, dude, staycation, the fucking absolutely best thing you can possibly do.
A staycation? Yeah, I agree.
Staycation with a rub and tug, dude.
That's what I got Christy for. Literally, Freaking, she gives me a back rub like every, 2 to 3 times a week. Right before bed, I get a good 5 to 10 minute, like, good back rub. I'm happy with it. I don't have to
That's
pay
nice.
$25 for it.
That's nice.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
So, but I do want to clean up the house. It's gotten to a point where it's just a mess. So, figure out. I've had 2 tools. I've got a chop saw and I've got a radial arm saw that have been sitting in the trunk of my car for a year.
Well, you can't bring him in the house, dude. Those don't belong in a house.
Yeah, you've seen my office. I don't
They
have,
don't belong in a house. That's not where tools like that go.
and I'm not gonna put them out in that little shed thing in my backyard because it leaks water. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I can't put them out there.
Box in the carport.
Dude, the carport, it's like I clean the carport and the next day it's a disaster. And I feel so bad for my neighbors. Like,
You need more space, Bill.
I do, I'm not disagreeing with you. If I just had a garage, if I just had a garage, I'd be
Fucking
fine.
A. Every American male for 40 years have been saying if I could just have a garage. And that's what it is. You just need a fucking garage.
You guys don't park in the carport, just hang something up.
Katie keeps telling me that someday we need a she garage.
That's
You
what
mean-
Kat wants too.
Yeah, you need a she garage too. Like, just
No,
garage for
That's
ladies.
got a whole fucking house full of her shit, though.
you mean a bitch barn. She needs a bitch barn.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, I like bitch barn better than she shed.
Yeah, you need a
Actually.
bitch barn.
Barn implies there's more space.
That's right.
Oh man. Yep.
So, yeah, no, as soon as something comes on the market that is actually available, let's see if I can find it, and I'll try and share it with
People
you.
from Philly, the people that came and looked at the property next door from Philly, they put in an offer, and I'm pretty sure it's going to go through. They're buying it, and then their mother-in-law is actually looking at buying the meth trailer across the street.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's the one that
Jesus.
set it on fire this morning.
But yeah, someone tried to burn it down this morning.
What?
Yeah.
And you're gonna literally, Russ, you're gonna look at me and tell me that you don't think some people from fucking Philadelphia saw a gutted trailer for sale and said, "Let's pay full price for that"? Nah, motherfucker.
No way, dude. It
That
was the fucking
70-year-old lady was like, "Let's burn that sucker down." These
Put in a low ball offer.
I'm gonna investigate for arson, and I get to get it for
no-
$20,000 cheaper. That's $20,000 more dollars I put in my house. Guarantee you.
Whereas,
I agree with you, but I don't at the same time. I agree
Well,
with
I
the
don't
logic,
agree with me either, but you know.
I agree with the logic of it because I am of that same sentiment.
all right,
But there's no way that sweet old lady burnt that trailer down
dude,
while being in Philly.
people are screwed up.
Like the meth heads that were living there is who burnt that down.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because the power's disconnected.
So they showed up in a white car, firebombed the thing, and then left. You know it's that spray bomb fucking Civic. You know it is. He's just gonna paint that shit a different color today.
Do you see him this morning? I didn't notice him.
No, dude, I was buried with work, so I missed it by a couple of minutes.
All right, so I am gonna share.
They sure didn't start a good fire, though. That's the whole problem. Is like they didn't burn that shit fast enough. Like,
It's a gutted
shame
trailer.
on
There's
you,
nothing
man.
in there to burn.
All right, so
right? It's stripped. It's stripped, and like there's not a ton to burn, but you could still get that shit going. I mean, you
wish
could.
I just want the video. I just want the video.
No, you couldn't. You'd have to fucking pile fucking sticks and shit in it to get it to burn
Right.
good.
Yeah, there's nothing in there to burn. It's all metal.
It's a stripped trailer. It's metal with like 2x3 studs, and that's it.
I don't know if you can see that, Bill.
Oh, Bill, there you go. Yeah, that was
It's
it this morning.
It's kind of grainy just because of the
Yeah.
Neil's
It's
connection.
just smoking. That's all it is.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So so what the fuck?
Bill,
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Don't worry, man. I've recovered.
they just EMP you or something?
I had no
Yeah.
clue.
Got hit by an EMP.
Um, so I saw a funny TikTok video on Facebook the other day, and I want to share it with you guys, but you gotta have Facebook in order to see it, and yada yada yada. So I will just explain to you what happens. Um, basically, it's
I got one, but
this
I
this
don't use it.
this lady acting as a real estate agent calls up. She said, buying a house in 2016. She calls up and she's like, "Hi, yes, my client would like to put an offer in on your house. We're going to offer you $20,000 under your asking price of 180,000.
Right.
We want your client to cover half of the buyer's selling fees or selling commissions. And we noticed that the roof needs some repair, so we want you to replace the roof before we put in the offer." And she's like, "Oh, yeah, okay." So it's accepted. Okay, wonderful. I'll tell my clients. And then it's 2022, right? And it's this girl that she's got mascara running down her face. She's drinking straight out of a bottle of vodka. And she calls up on the phone. She's like, "Hey, I just saw your offering or your house that was posted 17 seconds ago. I'd like to put an offer in." Oh really? You've already got 40 offers. Okay, well we're offering $40,000 over what you're asking for. Oh really? You've already got offers like that. Okay, well we'll cover all selling fees. We'll cover everything. All we need to do is just get the acceptance. Oh really? You've already got some of those. Okay, well my client really didn't want to do this, but they have a son just born about 6 months ago. They're willing to offer you their firstborn son as well. Oh, really? You've already been offered four of those. Well, okay. And then she takes a giant swig from the vodka bottle. And that's literally the market right now. You can't get anything. There are
So,
3 properties available over 1 acre with a trailer on them for under $150,000 between
yeah.
here and
Mhm.
Greenville. Three
Well, it's only
properties.
getting worse. Mortgage interest rates are going sky. They're gonna hit like 8% by the end of next year.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
So
gonna go
the
ahead. I'm gonna
kicker
go
to it
ahead
is
and
this:
predict that
what I heard the other day,
8% or more.
banks are actually kicking back now. They are not the. So in order to get a mortgage, you have to have an appraisal that appraises for that amount, and the banks are kicking back now, and they're like, that doesn't appraise. Like that's not worth
Right.
their 30%
Right.
bloated
We're
budget.
not gonna approve your loan for fucking 60 over asking price.
That's
We're not
right.
gonna do
Mhm.
that. So you can't buy that
The,
house
ba- the
now.
banks are starting to do that here now.
Yeah.
Um,
Not unless you're a cash offer. If you're a cash offer, you're good.
It's
And
Then you
that's
got that.
anybody from anywhere else in the country. The property here is a cash offer.
mhm. And that's the problem is anybody else in any other state, I mean other than, a lot of the Midwest states, but California, they're going to come in with
Everywhere, and all the time. And BlackRock owns more fucking residential properties in America than any other entity by a large margin. They own like 8% of all housing in America,
yep.
right?
And
Like
it's
all housing, every single house. They own 8% of houses.
yep.
So
Right? They make cash offers. They don't need a bank to lend them money, and that's a terrible thing. Going into a place where, you know what, most normal people aren't going to be able to afford lending rates on homes as a generation comes to maturity and is in the market for homes, dude, it's not good, man.
Dude, I got so
It's a bad look. It's a
there
really
was
bad look for the American economy right now.
there was a property down in Greenville that I was looking at, 35 Peppermint Lane in Greenville.
Ooh, peppermint.
Yeah. 10 acres.
Actually, not a bad address. That would be nice to write. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
shit matters.
Behind a gas.
Fish pond, one word is stupid.
Nah, I like fish pond, dude. Fish
So
pond's
the beauty
good.
of living here is you don't even have to have a house or a zip code. The mail system just knows where we live.
So,
Yep.
this property was going for like 100 and... No. It was going for... God, I can't even remember. It was going for like 80,000, 90,000. Had a trailer on it and had a house on it. Both uninhabitable. Why?
Right.
Because they were both used as meth labs.
Peppermint Lane. Nice.
Yeah, it's nosy.
So for 10 acres, it's below the asking price for...
Whoa. You should have led with that. It was 10 acres?
Yeah, 10 acres.
So it probably had 2 septics on it as well.
I put in an offer for asking price.
Right.
They rejected it.
What was it, 160?
No, what was it going for?
He said it was like 80 grand.
Hold on, let me look it up on... I can't remember because it was like 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
That's $8,000 an acre. That's worth it every day of the week right now. I mean, don't get me wrong. You're gonna have $3 grand in haul-off fees.
64.2. Hold on, let me look
I'd have
at...
bought that in a heartbeat.
No, 80,000. It was going for 80,000.
Yeah, you should offer 120, dude.
I put in an offer for 80,000. $1,000
over.
over.
For 120, you would have got it.
No, they rejected
The
it.
down payment matters. Like
It does.
Anyway,
You would
Bill,
have
just tell me.
had acres at under 12,000 an acre, and you'd be all right.
They rejected it. Why? Because it's been a year since the thing was on. It was used as a meth lab, and they were having a test done in April. April 4th, they removed the listing. So I'm thinking, I don't know what happened. They just rejected the offer. They didn't come back with anything. They didn't say, hey, blah 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 blah. They just I was like, I'll offer $80,000 for this piece of property right now in Greenville, and submitted a written offer, and they're like, nope, we're not going to accept that. And literally they had another offer that was pending, and they rejected it as well. They were like, oh no, you want to close right now? We're not going to close till mid-April because we're going to get another test done. And it literally fell through. And it's just like...
Odds are it still tested positive for meth.
But they removed it from the market. And I'm like, I don't care that it tested positive for meth. I just want a place.
Odds are is they wanted to pretend it didn't test for meth. Or
They
whatever. And odds are nobody fucking cares if somebody cooked meth in a house, because it's not like there's lingering after effects. I've never seen a study done on it.
There are.
Personally. Are there?
But here's the thing. I'm living in a house where meth was already cooked. I'm living in a...
long-term lingering effect of meth? Please explain this to me, Bill.
I don't know what the long-term lingering effects are. I'll tell you in 10 years. But I'm living in a house that meth was cooked in!
That bothers you?
No! It doesn't! That's why I wanted this property!
There was a place up in Evergreen that was going for super cheap because they tested positive for meth, but they had stipulations that you had to do all kinds of mitigation.
Yeah, you have to do tools and mitigation, and you have to you have to bare bones the whole goddamn thing.
Yeah, it's down
to bulldoze it anyways.
No, I wasn't. I was gonna rip everything out. Yeah, down to the studs. I would have ripped everything down to the studs, but other than that, I'm like, I don't give a shit. I just don't care.
I'm gonna Clayton home.
Dude, I'll cook meth in the house just to make sure that it's alright to cook meth in it. You know what I mean?
I'll be
Cool.
right.
You guys cook meth in here. I'll do it too, just because it's like the heritage of the house. Like,
I'll be right back.
you know,
I've been holding it for. Go ahead.
That $150,000 house with 2 acres is still available in Rogersville.
2 acres. So
With a barn.
Rogersville kind of
no, no,
fucking
no,
far
no, no,
away.
no. So here's the things I'm considering, right? I'm willing to make the drive. Chrissy is not making enough money to justify driving all the way to Johnson City to continue making money.
No.
Well, make more money, Bill, and then don't make Christy go to work.
Dude, I'm
And
working
make
on it.
Christy serve tables
American
at
dream,
the 2
buddy.
bars that are in town.
She
Fuck.
can't do that. You know that. Man, she's doing great at this job. They're talking about once they move, like, and they can increase production. They're talking about the owner is like, dude, I can't handle this all by myself anymore. I need you to step up. I'm gonna pay you more, but I need you to help me be like a production manager. I need you to help me organize the schedule, keep a track of supplies, like all that kind of shit.
For free for like
No,
a whole year, right?
no, he's already said he's like, I'm gonna increase your pay. We'll discuss
How
how
much?
much. That they
Neil, that's none of your business.
Dude, it is, but whatever. It's not my business. But dude, do you want to talk? You want to talk about fucking shit like that, dude? Let's talk about 30%. Period. Period. I don't care what the number is. 30% of the number is what it is, right?
he'd probably go for that.
I'd go with 45 because we got inflation that's approaching 10% now. 8.5 headline. 8.5 headline inflation.
I saw that.
We all know it's closer to 22, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
I saw that.
That's
All right,
okay.
I gotta hit the head again. I'll be back in a few.
Hey, get me a
Jesus
beer while you're
Christ,
up.
Bill.
Dude, if I could, I would. I literally would. I would have no problem with that.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm. So anyhow, Finger's doing good. Caitlin did all right. We had to. We busted one stitch out, pulled straight through my skin. Pussy skin on my part, I think. You know what I
It
mean?
was right next to your nail bed, so the skin is really tight right there. And the needle was way too thick, but that's all we had, so.
Pulled right through, big fat fucking needle. The thread's really skinny. It hurt like some bitch started bleeding like a stuck pig again, but it all came together. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure with this little stupid
Wrap,
thing on it,
bandage.
I'll be good. It was good practice. I think I learned a lot about like exactly where to stitch shit. Looking at it and doing it, it was pretty interesting.
I didn't hear any screaming, so it must not have been that bad.
Well, I promised Caitlin that I wouldn't fucking move because she's trying to do like quasi surgery. I was like, I won't fucking move. It hurt pretty
You
good.
didn't want to put the lidocaine on there.
It hurt pretty good, but it wasn't as bad as screwing a fucking eye hook into my leg.
Oh, it
It didn't
clearly
hurt
wasn't
that bad.
that bad.
It didn't hurt that bad. That hurt really bad.
Yeah, well, that
Yeah.
was several days later, too.
That one
Better
hurt
when it's-
way
it's
worse.
better when it's fresh because it doesn't hurt as bad.
So I was pretty happy with it. Like turned out good. It's like, I can do this again. I wouldn't even have to be drunk necessarily. Especially not if it was really serious, because I'd be in shock anyhow.
I mean, more than likely.
I'd be in shock. Like if this is like a gaping fucking chest wound or like huge cut in an arm, I'd be in shock. I'd be like, dude, just put the needle through me, please. Like, grab a ½ inch of meat. I don't care. Sew me up. But it went well. It was nice.
Not too
Nice.
bad for a first time.
Feel pretty good about it.
Okay, go eat. Go eat.
I'm thinking, Shit, well, I don't know what I'm thinking, really.
Caitlin, are you working tomorrow?
Yes. Yep, I'm working most of the day. Pretty much all day.
We've got at least 4 or 5 lined up for Friday, so there'll be a few people here around 7 o'clock.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't know when I'm working till, but I can check.
You never do.
I never pay that close attention.
It's working till I'm done.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I get that. I have to come in early tomorrow. I gotta be here in the office at like 7.
Yeah.
I've got so much shit to do.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm considering inviting some of them folks from, they live out, like, near Cookville or whatever.
that's Muddy Roots.
Well, I know. I want to invite the kid, though. Tyler, I think his name was.
no.
No?
It was like Toby or
Nah, bullshit. I think it was Tyler.
it wasn't Tyler.
I want to invite him. Just him, because he's the only one that invited me to his, like, cabin. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because they had a cabin in Waynesville or whatever. And it's like, I want to invite you, and I don't think you're going to come, because it's like 2.5 hour drive just to what? Like, have a fire?
No, it's 4 hours.
To Cookville? Bullshit.
It's 4 hours.
I get Cookville in fucking 3 hours, 20 minutes.
Okay. All right. In the bus doing 55. Yeah. All
On
right.
the bus. I ain't driving the bus out of Cookville.
You are driving the bus to Cookville.
Yeah, from Muddy Roots.
Okay.
I drive
Okay.
anything that moves fast. I get there in 3 hours, 20 minutes. So it takes me 11 minutes to get to work. In my truck, I can do it in 8. In a fast car, I can do it in 6. I could do it in 6. It'd be scary. And I'd have to risk lives. Mine and other people's.
Yeah.
I could do it in 6. I could. Don't worry about it. I've done it in 8 in my truck.
So
That's fast.
what did I miss? What are we talking about now? Something
Talking
You
about
about
cook.
didn't
driving
miss
fast.
anything.
You like driving fast, Bill?
Um, no, I don't like driving fast. I like getting up to speed quickly. I like the acceleration. I don't like the driving fast. Right? So getting to like on the highways, I'll do coming home from Bluntville, I will do 80. But that's what everybody's doing in the fast lane, right? I'm
Yeah.
going with the speed of traffic.
80, 85, maybe
Yeah.
90.
Some people will, and I'll move over for them. If I'm not passing
You catch
people's,
you catch a guy going 100, and a couple other people want to go 100, and then you get a 5-car fucking lane going 100. Right?
that's what you need. If you want to stay safe, you need the 100. You need the whole caravan, right?
Absolutely. You all take turns.
Yep.
That's highway driving at its best. You take turns.
So I got
That's
into
the
this when Neil and not Neil and Caitlin, when Mike and Charlotte moved down here, right? One of the first times they came over, we got in a debate about the left lane being the fast lane or the passing lane, and I said the left lane is not the fast lane; it is the passing lane. If you are not passing somebody, I said because fast is definite is God, I can't remember the
Subjective.
word. It's subjective. There you go. It's subjective. Some 85-year-old grandma can get in the fast lane and do 65 because she thinks she's doing the speed of fucking light.
Right.
But if she's not passing anybody, it's friggin' useless. She's blocking traffic.
That's right.
Passing is
Is
definitive.
a passing lane.
Yeah, passing is definitive. If you're not passing, you move over at the soonest opportunity. And that's the way it is on the Autobahn in Germany, right?
That is correct.
If
It
you're
is
not
illegal to ride in the left lane.
if you're not passing somebody, you need to be in the right lane. They don't care how fast you go in the left lane. Absolutely not, as long as you're passing people. But the
Well, they do. They have like times of day. They have posted speed limits.
Not just that, but they also
And
have times. They also
weather.
have, like, if you're rolling through the city, the speed limit is 100. It's not 100 miles an hour. It's 100 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, which is like 80.
Which is 50. Which is like 52. So
So,
that makes sense.
yeah, no,
Honestly.
absolutely.
Makes sense.
But it wasn't until she got
It is
the
a passing lane. You are correct.
it wasn't until she got the job. So she argued against me. No, it's the fast lane. And I said, no, you can't do that. Like, it's the passing lane. And it wasn't until she got the job in Irwin where she went, after like a month, she's like, okay, I understand completely now that it is the passing lane. It is not the fast lane.
Right.
Because if you're not doing what everybody else is doing and you're not passing, get the frick out of the goddamn passing lane.
So in Florida, they're both from Florida. In
Mhm.
Florida, there is a fast lane and a slow lane. That is the way that traffic moves down there.
Yeah.
There are no options. If you're in the slow lane on an interstate, you're doing 55.
Mhm.
If you're in the fast lane on an interstate, you're doing 85 or 90.
Yep.
Especially around Miami. It's stupid. If you move over into the slow lane, and you try to jump back over, you will get creamed.
Yep.
Because people are just, it's two different lanes.
Well, see, what's interesting is different regions have different ways of driving. So when I was living in New Hampshire and I was delivering pizza, what I learned was people in New Hampshire have generally have one speed. It doesn't matter if the speed limit is 35, they're going to do 45. It doesn't matter if the
Right.
speed limit's 55, they're going to do 45. They drive one speed.
Right.
And so if you're obeying the speed limit and it's 35 and you're driving 35, they're on your ass.
Oh, yeah, they'll run you over.
But as soon as you get to 55, they're freaking way behind you. They drive one speed. Whereas down here, I love it because people have lane control. If I'm not driving fast enough, I move over. The problem is all the people who are moving into Tennessee don't understand that.
So, I think it's funny when people pass me on the right. I will have my turn signal on. Like, I passed someone and I'm trying to move over. I just gave ample one car length space before I move over. And they will, cut me off reverse, pass me on the right. And I'm like, dude, you got to go somewhere else. This isn't for you.
Yeah. Yep.
Not your place.
Yep. It just the other thing down here that bothers me is people don't use the on ramp to get up to speed. They do 35
That's
miles.
the whole southeast. It's the whole southeast.
It
In fact, it's the whole southeast, and it's Pennsylvania, because Pennsylvania is the only state I've ever seen that has a stop sign at the end of the on ramp.
Connecticut, Merritt Parkway.
Oh, you got to be kidding me!
I've watched people
Dude.
do it. Plenty of people do it. I got two.
No. Neil, I have seen a stop sign at the end of the on ramp.
Yeah. So
They'll be doing construction, and everybody is zipping by at 60 miles an hour because that's the speed limit. At the end of the on ramp, there's a fucking stop sign, and it's like you can't stop there. You can't do 0 to 60 and get up to speed and merge.
So in Connecticut, there's a thing called the Merritt Parkway. Only cars are allowed on it, and
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful road.
It's beautiful. The problem is the way they built it. The on-ramps literally are not long enough to get up to speed. And so they put stop signs at the end of them.
I didn't
Buy a
go.
better
I
car.
didn't get off of it. I got on at one end and rode all the way across to New Hampshire or wherever it ended.
It starts in New York, and the Merritt Parkway goes. It doesn't go. It goes about halfway through Connecticut.
Yeah. Kat and I rode the whole thing, and that's the only time I've been in Connecticut. And I was like, this is amazing. Why would anybody hate this place? She's like, this is not the whole state. I was like, but it's so pretty.
Yeah, no. Get on next time. Get on 84 and take it through most of the state, and you'll hate it. You
There you
will
go.
hate
84
it.
takes you to the state of Connecticut.
Oh,
Now I have learned how to get to the seacoast in New Hampshire without touching Connecticut. Also, without touching New York City, and completely bypassing Boston. So I do
Yeah,
it
you drive
now.
all the way the fuck out to fucking
New York.
Pennsylvania. You drive all the way out to Pennsylvania, way out by Hershey. Then you come through up top through fucking like Keene, New Hampshire.
What you do is ride 81. All you do is you get on I-81 right here in Kingsport. You ride that thing all the way up,
Yeah,
past
way out
Philly,
west.
all the way up through into New York. And you pick up whatever interstate that is, and I can't think of the number.
It's
You ride
84.
it the whole way over to the edge of Boston, and right when you get to the edge, you pick up one of the
Nope, you're
beltways
not even
around,
fucking.
and then
If
you
you're
grab
if you're
95
avoiding
and you're in
tolls, you ain't even
Portsmouth.
close to Boston. You're about 100 miles from Boston.
No,
Yeah,
so
that's
You're in
way close
you're
enough.
in western
No.
Massachusetts. You have to touch Vermont on the way up. You go through Vermont.
No, I don't touch Vermont. Vermont's the only
okay.
state up there I've
So
never
then,
been in.
so then you no you
Never
is,
been in the state of
so
Vermont.
if you take 81 north, 81 north splits in I think Pennsylvania right in Scranton, and you can either
Does.
continue
That's
to
correct.
you can either continue to follow 81 north, at which point it will take you into New York, and then you have to
That's
go
what I do.
then you have to go across on 91. No, not 91.
Sounds right.
Something else. I can't remember the number of it. Which will take you
It's probably 91 because 93 takes you
no
through fucking
90.
Concord.
90. You got to take 90.
90. Okay, so even numbers are east to west. Yeah, that makes sense.
So you got to take
that's east to
81
west.
to.
That's the Mass Pike though. That's the
Yeah.
Mass Pike. You don't want to go on 90.
So he takes. So if he's going the way he's talking, he takes 81 to 90, goes across Massachusetts on 90, and then before it hits Boston, takes 395 north, goes around Boston,
Well,
and ends up in New Hampshire.
495, but they still got tolls on 90. They
so
got
the
tolls
way I
all
go,
the way
I do
up
not
to
pay
the
any
end of
tolls.
fucking Massachusetts on 90. You don't take 90.
All right,
Then
so
it's-
here's what I do. I take 81 the whole way up to 81.
Scranton.
Yeah.
It goes through
Uh,
Scranton.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even Scranton. It is.
So what are you taking? 78?
Hold on. Take 81. Oh yeah, it's to Scranton. And then at Scranton, I pick up 84.
Yeah. So you're going through Connecticut.
Oh, and then I take 87 up to Albany, and then
Yep.
Oh.
There you go. You go through the
Oh.
back, and you have
I
to.
don't
you have
go
to
all
cut
the
through
way
Vermont.
to Albany. Right before Albany, I get off on 90, and I run 90 through Springfield, Worcester, and then right outside of Worcester, right at Marlboro,
You take
I run
495.
it north on 495 up, and then I get off
paid
before I
tolls
hit
already,
95 and go through Haverhill up to Exeter, where Cat's
You're
from.
paying a bunch
That
of
way I
tolls
don't
that
pay
way, though.
one toll the entire way
Bullshit.
up there.
Bullshit, dude.
You're on 90. You
Interstate
got to pay a
90,
toll.
You're paying tolls.
All right, then it
Yes,
ain't
you
90.
are. Dude,
If you're on
I
90,
don't pay
you're,
any tolls.
No 90, big time.
you
There are
got
tolls.
so if you're not paying tolls, then you're not taking 90 because there is
Mhm.
a toll in
All the way as soon as you come in the west side of Massachusetts, 90 has a toll immediately.
Yes, from Albany. So that's the way I used to go visit Christy. Was I would take Route 8 up to New York until I hit 90. And then I had to get on 90 in Massachusetts and take it over to New York, which was where she lived, was just short of Albany. And there was at least one toll on that road.
They're all license plate tolls now.
They are.
They just take a picture.
I'll tell. So I'm gonna do the search right now. Directions. Come home.
Sounds like a pretty cool
Options.
podcast.
No tolls.
I'm loving it.
It is. I take
In case you want
88.
directions on how to get to fucking New Hampshire.
She's got a point, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
I got two rules. You go 100 on the highway. That's the first rule. And the second rule is don't make anybody ever hit their brakes.
Yep. So,
If anybody has to hit the brakes, you're an asshole. And that's how I drive. Don't make people hit brakes. Brakes aren't supposed to exist. You're not supposed to have them in a car. Just drive that way.
so I will tell you guys the story tomorrow night about driving back from Massachusetts to Connecticut, about not hitting your brakes and driving 100. I do not want it recorded, and I do not want it on the internet. But yeah, no, dude, trust me, you're Russ. You're in that area. There are a few options, but the roads you're talking about, if you're trying to stay on highways, the only other thing you got.
It's not 90. It's definitely not 90. And 84, you can get a lot of the way through it without tolls, but when you get in that,
No,
you
you
get
can.
over by like Charleston and shit with the 84, like when you're coming over like kind of near Hartford and shit.
No,
They
there's
got
no,
tolls.
there's
They got tolls
zero.
all over the motherfucker.
There are zero tolls on 84.
Bullshit.
Actually, I'm sorry. There's one toll, and it's the New York, Connecticut, pretty much the New York, Connecticut border after you come over a bridge. That is the one toll you have to go through. And it's not even
Oh,
in
dude,
Connecticut on
dude,
84. Trust me, I know Connecticut. Connecticut has zero tolls. We don't have toll roads.
It's 84. It's
Bullshit.
84. That's the way
No,
I go.
we have zero toll roads in Connecticut.
So what is the Charleston fucking toll plaza?
That's in New York.
That's in Connecticut.
No, it's not.
I-84 in Charleston, Connecticut.
There is no
Yeah,
Charleston, Connecticut.
It's 84. That's the way I go up.
So you go through Connecticut.
It's 84.
You literally
Go right through the heart of Connecticut.
Yeah,
That's right.
you go literally 10 minutes from where I used to
what
live.
I skip is Rhode Island.
Yeah.
That's the state I skip is Rhode Island. I've never been to Vermont. It's the only state I haven't been in.
You
Charleston,
can be naked there.
New
legally.
York
That's a nice
toll
place.
But is it, Neil?
Plaza.
Vermont? Yeah, there's a nice place. You can be naked. They allowed you to own guns. It's
I know.
just a
Kat
bunch
keeps telling me that if that the next place we should move is Vermont.
It's real old school hippies. Real
Oh,
yeah.
it's
like fuck you, leave me alone hippies. They're real
Right.
good up there.
Like Burlington looks nice. Real
Well,
honestly, I mean, it's on a
Burlington's
big
full of
lake.
college
Bur-
kids who have poison minds, but
yeah.
the whole rest of the state's good.
I wouldn't.
I'll get around the poison-minded people.
I'm
So
going to get a beer, but I can hear you guys.
Charleston is not in Connecticut.
Charlton, then.
It's not in Connecticut. I know exactly which toll plaza you're
It's
talking
like
about.
exit 67 on fucking I-84.
That's in New York.
Bullshit it is, dude.
There are zero toll roads in Connecticut.
They don't have any?
They have zero toll roads in Connecticut. You do not pay for tolls. You do not pay for the roads by tolls in Connecticut.
Well, that must be why we always drove through it.
I swear to God, I lived in that state from the
I
time
could I could fucking swear though, dude. I could swear on my fucking life.
I was
You get the ticket, you get on, you get off.
nope. You get. I lived in Connecticut from birth all the way until about
Death.
4 years ago. There are zero toll roads in Connecticut.
We're gonna consult Bing with this.
Go ahead. They have recently proposed.
Oh, they do not.
You doubted my wisdom!
I just wanted to fact check it. I just wanted to fact check it.
They have
So they
proposed
don't.
recently that they are going to impose tolls on 95,
Yeah.
but there are zero toll roads in Connecticut.
Well, that's nice too, cause they have some nice roads too, like the coastal expressway they have there, going down to wherever fucking
No, it's
uh what's that big airplane manufacturer?
Sikorsky. That's the mayor.
Yeah, the one that goes down to the Sikorsky plant, down like kind of the coast, getting close to
That's
New York City.
yeah. That's Merritt
That little
Parkway.
greenway,
That's
that
Merritt
greenway they
Parkway.
have is yeah, that's nice. It's a
Yeah,
very nice road.
it is. That's the Merritt Parkway. No trucks allowed. No trailers.
Hmm.
No trucks.
Yeah, it's a nice road too.
Mhm.
It's well kept.
But that's
Doesn't have toll.
that's the that's the road I'm telling you about. That if in certain areas when you try to get on, the on ramp is not long enough, and so they have the stop signs at the end of the ramp, and so you got to go from 0 to 65, 70, 80 because it's all cars as fast as friggin' possible. And it's like, no, you don't understand. As soon as you get on here, you need to peg the gas and get going as fast as frickin' possible, and people don't do
Oh,
that.
dude, that's how you're supposed to get on the highway. I don't know if anybody.
People down here don't
I've
understand that
I've
though.
I have seen people do it where they're like, oh, not fast enough, and then slam the brakes right at the on ramp. But like, you know what I mean? You're gonna get fucking clipped one day, so don't worry about it. You know,
Yeah. Yep.
don't worry
I
about it. People do it. Just get on the highway if you're getting on the highway. You know how fast people are going. Just go that fast.
You'd think they would, but they don't. They get on, especially down here, they get on the highway doing 35 miles an hour and then they speed up. And it's like, no, you need to be at 65 to 70 miles an hour when you have to merge.
I like how slow people drive around here. It's making me makes me like comfortable. Makes me happy.
I don't
I
mind it.
don't ever I do not ever have to hit the gas.
It doesn't bother me except for getting on the highway. And on my way home, there is one light that I know when I hit this light, I have to hit a certain point by the time
Yeah,
the light in front of me still needs to be
it's
red,
it's
otherwise I'm not making my
13,
left turn.
13 miles an hour over the speed limit, and then we beat all the lights.
Maybe I don't know what the
No,
speed.
it's 13 miles an hour over the speed limit, and you'll always beat all the lights, especially the morning ones. Because the morning lights are timed in a specific way. It's morning time, dude. If you go 13 over, you're gonna meet every single light.
I don't know. Like I think I need to go 20 over. Actually, no, I need to go 10 over to make this light. The problem is, it's one of
You
those
need to go
left-hand lane
13.
versus right-hand lane situations
Dude,
where
it's 13.
I'm gonna test that out. I'm gonna test that out. The problem, like I
10.
said, is people in the left-hand lane thinking it's just a travel lane, and so they don't do that speed, and so you end up stuck. So anyway, we now that it's been an hour and 12 minutes, we can talk about something besides traffic patterns and speed limits and
in Connecticut.
Yeah, fucking state. I hate that goddamn state. Hope it burns to the fucking ground.
Well, um,
Sunny
You
side of it's
literally
all right.
when you go up to Connecticut and you take 84, you'll hit a town called Waterbury. Okay?
yeah.
When you're
That's
gonna
right next to Chester.
it's near Cheshire, yes. You're gonna go over this big ass bridge type thing, and you're gonna see most of the city. If you look off to your right, you will see a Home Depot. I used to work at that Home Depot. I shit you not. That's the Home Depot I used to work at.
I mean, I can tell you a whole.
Uno momento, por favor.
Jesus Christ, Bill.
I can still hear you, by the way.
I can't see you. You've been a series of scrolling dots for like 48 minutes. I don't know if that's me or you. Can you see him on your feed?
Yeah, I've seen him just fine.
He hadn't shown up for a while now. Still no. No.
You logged off and it kicked me off.
Oh, there, you're back now. All I had to do is like touch buttons.
No, you touched something
Except to
and
hit.
it kicked me off. And I had to reset everything.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Well, that's because I couldn't see you, dude. I finally touched the button. I was like, did it do it again? Now I can't even hear you.
That's because I'm muted.
Did I mute you?
No, I did it with the little button on my headpiece. Because I'm
Okay,
fancy
well,
like
you're
that.
still not coming. You're still just dancing squares, dude.
I don't know why. Dude, my camera's here. Russ can see me. Like,
I must just have a terrible computer.
maybe. I can fix that. I can build you a new one. I can build it. Faster. Stronger. Better.
It will come.
I will come. Probably. Bill. Bill.
Neil! Neil!
Okay. Okay. Yep.
See, I can do it too.
You're only here for a minute.
I don't know what
Now I don't know why I won't load.
I don't know what you want from me. I'm here. I'm doing things.
So, if you ride the
Why can't
motorcycle
you-
over tomorrow night,
What the fuck?
yeah, buddy.
Oh, dude, you just came through like 900%.
Oh, okay. Well, if
Anyway.
if you want to spend the night tomorrow night, I think it's gonna rain at like 4 a.m. But if you camp out in the outdoor kitchen, it'll be nice.
I was honestly, because I'm going on vacation, thinking about it. Like, do you want to do a ride on Saturday?
No, we have way too much going on Saturday.
We're doing all sorts of shit on Saturday.
We have the Meet the Farmer thing from noon to 4. And then when we get done there, we're going to the animal auction. We'll be there until probably 10 o'clock at night.
We also got to do Charlotte's fucking birthday thing.
That's
So
yeah.
they're gonna be at the Toad or whatever in between the auction and the Meet Your Farmer, and we got to go there. So maybe everybody comes to the auction.
Right. So
Buys a bunch of
Charlotte
pets.
wanted to camp out. And I just checked the weather to see if Saturday night would be good for that. And in Hampton, it actually looks like it will be. So
Well, no,
I thought
Go ahead.
about messaging them and being like,
Well, so from what Christy told me, she wants to go to the Tipsy Toad on Saturday night because there is Hank Williams the fourth,
No
fifth,
fucking way.
yeah, playing at the Tipsy Toad on Saturday night.
The fourth.
Who? Give me 1 second.
Well, do they have a? Wait a minute. So we follow Hank the Fourth on Instagram. There's no way he's playing at the Toad.
Hank the Fourth's name ain't even Hank. His
He's
name's like
not
Jake.
actually Hank.
His name's Jake.
Hank Williams the fourth playing at the Tipsy Toad on Saturday night, April 16th, 8:30.
Oh yeah. Oh, we'll be there. We'll be there. Cat and I really enjoy him.
Is there a cover?
I don't know. I would assume there is. There have been covers in the past when, like, they get good bands playing. I don't know how much it is. I'll ask Christy.
Okay.
But yeah, he's playing on Saturday night.
How
And
did you find that? What's that on?
so look up David and Stacy. All one word. So David, the letter N, Stacy, Stacey, space, Tipsy Toad, all
.org.
one word, on Facebook. Here, I'm gonna post it. Here. You guys see that?
Fuck you mean? Can I see that, dude? What the hell is that?
Oh, you got your shark? Oh, you're so excited about your shark, aren't you? Yeah, get your shark. Get your shark. Yeah, see, I got his shark. I've got his shark! Get it! Yeah, there you go. Go get it. Yeah, good dog.
Where did you post that, Bill?
I don't know. So, if you
Into the
hover
general
over...
chat?
No. If you hover over the window with our videos, and you go to the three dots... nope, sorry.
Buddy, I can't hover over anything. Put it in the general chat.
I thought I did.
I found it. Okay.
Yeah, so if you...
I see what you're working with.
Yeah. It's Hank Williams IV, Tipsy Toe Tavern, Jonesboro Highway, April 16th, 8:30. Yeah. Good dog. Ow! Asshole.
I'm never gonna figure this shit out. But
He's playing.
That is not the fourth.
V1. 1V. Fourth. V is 5.
Yeah.
with one
V
before
with
it is
1
4.
before is 4.
That's Roman
No,
numeral
I
4.
understand how to read. So
Roman numerals.
I mean, it'd be a lot different on the 11th because that'd be X1, right?
X1, yeah, because it's after is an addition, before is subtraction.
Yeah.
I got you, Neil. I got you. You and I know how to do Roman numerals.
Hank 4, Jake Williams Jr.
And there's also a local named Brian who's supposed to be doing like the opening act, and he's good too.
And this is on Saturday.
This
Yeah,
is on
okay.
Saturday.
So who Cat and I like is 4 and the Strange Band.
Another Hank 4.
It's literally another one. It's so 4 and the Strange Band is who Cat and I really enjoy, and he is Coleman Williams. He is the 4th. He is the son of Hank the 3rd. So there are multiple Hank 4s.
Yeah, they're all using the name just to fucking try and make a name for themselves.
Well,
There were
4
a
and the
couple
Strange
Hank
Band
3s,
are
weren't there?
amazing.
They got that racist one. They got that Hank 3 who's racist.
Yeah, he's
So anyway,
Carry
for
all day, Hank.
Charlotte's birthday is on Saturday. She wanted to go camping. She's decided she's not going to subject everybody to camping when it's going to be cold out. So
it's not gonna be cold out. But
that's what I said. I was like, I'm still going to go. I would prefer to
Yeah,
go
we're at the
camping.
fucking livestock
I think
auction.
they ought to stay here.
Florida, it's cold.
We're at the
I might text
livestock
her
auction
tomorrow
about
and see
a
if they
minute
want to
away.
stay
We
here.
have to buy livestock. We're gonna be at the Friendly Toad.
The friendly toad.
Friendly.
Friendly
The fuck they call it,
toast.
Gonna be at the motherfucker. It's all right.
Why not just do it tomorrow night? Like, be like, yo, hey, listen, why don't people stay over tomorrow night and just fucking drink?
Well, we can stay over tomorrow night too, but like we're waking up like fucking 8 a.m. going to do shit.
9. We don't have to
Yeah.
leave here till 10:30.
Yeah, vaguely. But
Yeah.
that's not exactly nice for like people waking up and wanting like to be waking up and.
So if everybody
I'm gonna be able
wants
to
camp out Saturday night after the show, and Saturday night we'll be waking up and doing like mimosas and shit on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll be up with the sun if we camp. Like, it's just my body. Like, I wake up at 6:45 every morning. Like, that's just when I wake up.
That's earlier and later than the sun, Bill.
Right now it's earlier.
Nope.
Yep.
It's about right on time right now. 6:45. If it's a clear day, it's light at 6:45. Easy.
It
And the
is,
sun
but the sun has not risen.
The sunrise is like 6:53 right now, I think.
The sun has not risen!
Now, somebody fact check my ass. Somebody fact check my ass.
What was the
6:53.
sunrise this... When did the sun
The
rise?
stars are in the sky, but there's no sun up yet. It's still below the
There
horizon.
is
We live
light.
below a fucking hill.
Today.
6:53 today.
Sunrise was 6:58 this morning.
Oh! I was 4 whole minutes off! Jesus.
You were 13 minutes off, just like your speed.
Whatever, dude. Drive 100 in the left lane.
I may take the motorcycle down just because it's been 3 weeks since I've ridden it. I kind of want to camp out. I may camp out with the dog.
Which day? Friday or Saturday?
I would probably do Friday.
Alright.
I mean, it depends on what everybody wants to do. So we would need to organize it, and if everybody wants to do Saturday, I'll do Saturday. And
Well, we're doing a Friday. We're doing a Friday fire, and that's the bottom line. Cause Stone Cold said so.
And that's the bottom line.
I'd be willing to do tomorrow night. Like, I'm okay with that.
Why do you have to call it tomorrow night? I just said Friday night.
'Cause it's tomorrow night.
No, it's Friday night.
Tomato, tomato. I've heard it both ways.
Now, there's an exciting way to say it, and then there's a blah way to say it. Tomorrow night is blah.
That is right.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is
Friday
Friday.
night is not blah.
Friday gets its name out there.
Friday night is fucking Friday night, buddy. That's all the pent up energy of every fucking cheap beer drinking motherfucker in America. This is the fucking oorah.
That's right.
Saturday night doesn't have the oorah behind it because, like, cheap beer drinkers get tired on Saturday.
Alright, boys. I think I'm calling it.
No. Alright. Sounds good.
I'm just
Alright.
about done with this beer.
Have a
Means
good
I
one.
had 5 during this taping. Neil's
Yep.
hammered. Not even
We're
sure what
hammered,
day is
dude.
tomorrow.
Come on, man.
Neil showed up hammered because he had to get stitches. I
was
can't blame
fine,
him.
dude. I was fine. I didn't have to. I chose to get
No wonder
stitches.
you're fucking bleeding so much.
I chose to get stitches. This is fucking survival practice. This is the shit you need.
It is, absolutely. I 100% agree. And I salute you for taking a stitching needle through the finger. Man, don't know
That's an
that I would.
embroidery. That's not even a stitching needle. They have good surgical needles. That was an embroidery needle. That's for like cross stitch bullshit. That's for ladies trying to like make fucking like flowers and plants and things or whatever. However you do it. Whatever. Maybe I'm hammered. Yeah, I'm probably hammered.
Say you're
Probably hammered.
Alright, guy. We'll talk to you
Alright,
later,
guys.
Russ. Let me know if you get in contact with Mike and Charlotte as to whether or not people are camping out Saturday night or...
Dude, nobody's gonna camp out. If you want to camp, fucking camp. Like, we'll move the kitchen table, and you can set up a tent in the outdoor kitchen. It's
That
fine.
is 100. That is 100% exactly what it is. Nobody's gonna stay over either night. I don't
Right.
even think people will
I
be here Saturday night.
I
But Friday
may.
night, tomorrow night, if you want to stay here, you can stay here. It's
I
completely
may
alright.
because I rarely get the chance to drink as much as I want to and hang out as much as I want to.
There you
And
go.
so
I'll stay up with you, even though we gotta wake up in the morning. It doesn't even matter to me.
like it may be a great Saturday and help out and do some shit and all that kind of crap. So I'll talk with Christy and whatnot. But yeah. Russ, have a good night.
Yeah. Guys,
We'll catch you tomorrow for
have
Fire
a good
Adios.
Friday.
Thursday, and we'll see everybody tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
How do I turn the thing off?